Every night, the entire kingdom falls into a deep sleep, but no one knows why, except for one girl who woke up.
In a distant kingdom, something was wrong, but no one knew it. Every night, without fail, the king, the queen, the guards, even the animals, fell into a deep, unnatural sleep. No matter what happened, they could never wake up until morning. But while the kingdom slept, 3 old palace servants would rise. They were just cooks, cleaners, quiet shadows in daylight. But at night, they took the throne. They rewrote laws, whispered orders into the king's dreams. By morning, the kingdom obeyed unknowingly, controlled by witches in disguise. No one questioned it. No one remembered the truth, because they were never awake to see it. Until a young girl named Joy was employed into the palace. She was a quiet maid hired to serve the queen. She was kind, careful, and very sensitive. The air in the palace felt wrong. The queen always woke up confused. The king spoke like he was reading from a script. Joy tried to ignore it until one night she woke up by accident as she heard footsteps. But everyone should have been asleep. She followed the sound, hiding in the shadows. And there they were, the 3 servants. They moved without sound. Their eyes gleamed with dark magic. And they entered the throne room like it belonged to them. Joy saw enough. She ran. But she didn't know they saw her too. Not with eyes, but through a mirror that watched everything. The next morning, she tried to leave, but something stopped her. She needed to tell the queen. Joy couldn't let her be trapped any longer. So she confessed what she saw. That same day, before the queen could take any action, Joy was dragged into the courtyard and accused of being a spy from the village's rivals. She came to destroy the kingdom. The witches had spoken their sentence through the guards. The king said nothing. He might have been under a spell. Within the space of 10 minutes, countless villages had mysteriously gathered to witness Joy's trial. Joy was moments from execution. Out of fear, she tried to think of a way to delay the execution. Then she remembered something from her village. Witches lose their powers in the daylight. She screamed the truth to the crowd about what she had seen last night without fear. "They're witches! They rule this palace at night!" The people gasped and chattered loudly. The queen's face went pale, but the king froze until Joy met his eyes. "They can't hurt you now," she whispered. "Not in daylight." And something shifted. The king stood. The crowd stirred. The witches who were amongst the crowd, hoping to see the execution of Joy, began to panic. For the first time, the kingdom was awake. They rose not just with pitchforks, but with courage. The witches tried to flee, but their powers had faded. The people caught them, and they burned in the light they feared the most. The palace never slept unnaturally again. The king ruled on his own. The queen smiled like she meant it. And Joy stayed no longer a maid, but a protector of the crown. Because sometimes it only takes one person awake to save a kingdom from the monsters in the dark.
Would you dare stay a night in that palace after what Joy saw? Drop your answer below.